following after witchcraft, going to psychics. That's falsehoods and lies, man. That's what our people follow after. That brother beautifully brought out.
They don't consider they latter end, man. They follow the customs of the Canaanites without considering the end of the Canaanites. They follow the society and the style of Rome, and they don't consider the end of Rome, man. They in their downfall and they celebrate it, man. Dressed up like big ass kids laughing at us. That's crazy. And we out here telling Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans you're the greatest people in the world, and you dressed up like Cinderella.
And they worry about the leaders. What about the leaders? What about everybody else?
You know why? Because the Lord said it. The thought that come in their mind that they will join themselves with the heathen.
It's like heavier, where it's like, you know,
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right, man. They laughing right now, man. The brothers say they laughing at us right now. Having fun. Oh, we out here partying. You guys teaching the word. We gonna be out here partying while you guys gonna be in destruction, man.
Dropping dead.
We gonna be skipping down the street in gold costumes while you being destroyed, man. We gonna be laughing at you, man.
You like celebrating All Hallows Eve. When the real one come, we gonna laugh at you. Lord willing. We gonna laugh at you people when you running from your life for your life, man. By some crazy ass motherfucker with the same shit he got on today.
That's why Sirach 7 and 16, it said, the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms. That fire is talking about that nuclear fire, and that worms is what they gonna be eating when your body's on that ground, decaying, man. That's that fire and worms.
All these kids out here, man, playing, right?
You want him to too?
Yeah, them with a bunch of kids.
You want him to too?
Hey, this first Corinthians 13 and 11.
Go ahead, no, you got it.
It said, when I was a child, I spoke as a child.
You want to teach now?
I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. A bunch of kids out here. How they
Yeah, and this is a society set in folly, man. There's no knowledge here, no integrity. And Jake is fine with this because Jake is destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. We went into how Halloween is a celebrating a Celtic, Druid, pagan custom of human sacrifice, man. That all the customs, from the jack-o'-lantern to the bobbing for apples, but our people stupid, man. That's it. They stupid, man. This is fun, but death gonna be fun to us, man, when we watch you drop dead. Because you said at not the counsel of the Lord, and you trusted in the spirit of Egypt, man. The Lord said, all them that hate him love death, man. Y'all love death so much, he gonna meet you. Everybody gonna get a private meeting with death, man.
It's Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
And this is darkness. A human sacrificial ritual that y'all celebrate without even knowing it. Y'all some idiots, man. Don't study shit, man. All these peons in America know is football, Instagram, and hot dogs and shit, man. Pork. Jake don't know nothing, man. He don't want to know nothing, man.
Whatever master said, whatever his master said.
Exactly. And his master is a big ass kid. Perfect example. Big ass children, man. They gotta go to work on Monday. They're gonna be at work with a suit and tie, but today they a little ass kid again.
With their bosses. Their bosses probably out here running.
Folly, man. There's nothing new under the sun, man. You Romans were doing this shit in Rome.
Were you wrong?
I think they called the celebration Lemuria or Lemorbia, something like that, where they honor the dead. Y'all like death so much, you gonna meet death, man.
Leviticus 18 and 21. You shall not give any of your offspring to the altar to offer them to Molech. Nor shall you profane the name of the Lord. I am the Lord Yahawashi.
And the Lord said, don't pass your kids through the fire, man. Don't sacrifice your children. These are pagan holidays, where the basis of it is sacrificial human sacrifice. From Celtic Druids. A lot of people don't know, man. A lot of people don't know. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans not supposed to be celebrating this shit. Leave this for the heathens, man. This the heathens' customs.
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day Noah entered into the ark.
Their destruction is on the way and they don't see it, man. All they worry about is the next piece of box they gonna get, man.
Yeah,
Which
Jeremiah.
they probably not even gonna get.
And it's
Jeremiah chapter 16 started verse
Jake don't
3.
care about nothing, man. These heathens, they supposed to do this. This is in their nature. Since the beginning of life itself, they were programmed to do this, man.
Read all the way to 10.
This is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11, verse 15. But for the foolish devices of their wickedness, wherewith being deceived, they worship serpents void of reason, and vile beasts. Thou didst send a multitude of unreasonable beasts upon them for vengeance.
And it says unknowingly worship serpents. Halloween comes from Samhain, the Lord of Darkness, which is very fitting for all you people because you in darkness right now. And you laughing at the children of light. Got it?
Jeremiah 16, verse 3. For thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that have them, and concerning their fathers that beget them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths.
Death.
They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. But thus saith Yahawah, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament, nor bemoan them. For I have taken away my peace from this people, saith Yahawah, even loving kindness and mercies. Both the great and the small shall die in this land. They shall not be buried, neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them. Neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them the cup of consolation, to drink for their father or for their mother. Thou shalt not also go into the house of feasting, to sit with them to eat and to drink. But thus saith Yahawah of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes, and in your days, the voice of mirth, and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our power?
That's it.
Yeah. Because Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out.
Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith Yahweh, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law.
And they celebrating the God of Samhain right now. This is the ritual of Samhain. They serving another God, unknowingly. But in that day, that fake blood of your shirt will be real blood. You want to walk around like a villain, the villain gonna meet you, man. The Lord gonna laugh at your calamities, man. Yeah, all this murder is locked right up.
In Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague with which the Lord, YAHAWASHI, will strike all the people who fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall dissolve while they stand on their feet. Their eyes shall dissolve in their sockets, and their tongue shall dissolve in their mouth. It shall come to pass in that day in a great panic from the Lord, YAHAWASHI will be among them. Everyone will see the hand of his neighbor and raise his hand against his neighbor's hand.
So that means all these people that's joining hand in hand right now, when grocery Walmart stop selling shrimp, y'all gonna be after each other's neck, man. It's all fun and games now. It's all fun and games now. The Lord said, laugh now, cry later, man. That's in the scripts, man. Enjoy yourself.
Put this up on me.
Enjoy yourself. It's a payment for this.
This is a script, a precept we're going into. He's talking about how people are in darkness. This is John chapter 8, verse 12. Then YAHAWASHI spake again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life.
So we got the light of life right now, man. And because Bali is set in great dignity, these people think this is a joke. But they dressed up like big ass kids, man.
The joke's on them.
And the joke is really gonna be on them in that day, man. How you gonna feel when death was on at your doorstep and you didn't prepare for its coming, man?
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 9. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto the Most High.
So the Most High hate these people. You talk about the God loves everybody, the Most High hate these people. That's why the Lord will send grievous death. Grievous death. Running yourself amongst the heathen gonna get you killed, man. But this over two-thirds of our people, this is like one of them punchlines that just go over their head, man. They ain't catching it. We spitting the song, y'all just can't vibe with it, man. It's just too much for you, man.
And you can't be mad at the Lord because he said you rejected him, man.
Yeah.
You rejected him right now by choosing to follow this vain holiday, man, and not coming to the Lord. So when the Lord come back and destroy you, you can't get mad at him, man.
Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, that power, are on the sinful king. And I will destroy it from the face of the earth.
This is a vile, sick-ass kingdom. And it's crazy because these people will dress up and they'll look at you like you crazy. But they drinking tap water that they gotta pay for that's contaminated. They eating fake GMO foods. They gotta work, they gotta pay taxes. But they don't care about none of that, man. They are happy slaves for the elites, man. Esau don't even care that his own people put him in slavery at this point, man. Just as long as he can continue in his wickedness, man.
As long as he get to celebrate Halloween once a year.
Exactly. 30 and 1. Isaiah 30 and 1. Because if you down, man, trusting and joining themselves in the heathens, man, and the strength of the heathens, man. Our people are very, very comfortable here, man. So comfortable that they got Alzheimer's. They've forgotten their past. Our people walking up and down here, they forgot how they got there. The Latinos walking around here as if this land has not been taken from you. But that's cool now. Everything cool now. The so-called white man has stuck his foot so far up your ass that you cool now. Everything is cool.
Throwing toilet paper at you and shit.
Yeah, man. Trump shooting 3-point paper towers at Ephraim, man. Down in Puerto Rico. Trump down there in Puerto Rico working on his farm, shooting 3-pointers at the crowd. But everything cool though. I'm still gonna dress up in my Halloween character and come downtown like a jackass.
Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said to him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and put a mark on the foreheads of the men who sigh and cry over this abomination that are done within.
And that's what we doing. We sign and crying for all of these pagan customs.
Wait, read that again. Read that again.
Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord YAHAWASHI said to him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, put a mark on the forehead of the men who sigh and cry over all abominations that are done within it.
Wait. Read. Get that scripture what he reads. Ezekiel 9:4. Cause his is different. Yours different. That ain't how I read. That one's different. And that book is different. You don't read like that. Watch him read it. One of them read it.
Ezekiel 9:4. The Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That's it.
It say set a mark, and that mark is the wall, which is an exemption from judgment. We praying for the pardon, man. But on the second half of the later on in that chapter, you see what's going on the other mark, that mark of judgment. Continue.
And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children.
And the Lord YAHAWASHI is going to slay utterly, old, young, little children.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
And that's gonna be through martial law, through World War III, through the famine.
15.
All of these things are spirits of judgment, man.
Verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
So this is gonna be vengeance, man. Vengeance on the heathens and vengeance on 2/3 of our people for being dumbasses, man. For forsaking the Lord to be just like the heathens, man. To celebrate pagan customs and turn from your own heritage.
15.
shall come to pass that in all the land, save the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
2/3 of our people are dead people walking, man.
What is it?
And now,
Bring it up.
and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
Because it tell you in Isaiah that the Lord is going to make a man more precious than fine gold.
And they shall call on my name, YAHAWASHI, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord is my power.
Bring it up. You got to bring it.
Second Ezra 15 verse 5. Behold, saith Yahawah, I will bring plagues upon the world with the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. This ain't just in the States, man. Everyone celebrating this pagan lesson, man. Because Esau has increased in the world, man. If somebody get Proverbs 29, it's either the 16th verse or the 11th verse. Because the wicked have multiplied on the earth, man. And when you allow the wicked to rule, man, all you get and all you produce is wickedness, man. 29.
Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increases, but the righteous will see their fall.
And what we're doing right now is we're witnessing their folly, and soon we're going to witness their fall, man. That's why the Lord has us here being vexed with this, man. Our people cool with it because they simple, man. But the Lord is allowing us to witness this and be vexed by it because we're going to shortly see the destruction of the wicked, man. There's going to come a time where these wicked ass people who look at us all proud going to be running for their life. Eyes big as grapes. Like as if they escaped from a bear and a lion met them, man.
All the trolls! Hey!
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together, gather together, O nation not desired, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the child, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you.
Yeah, it says gather yourselves together, the nation not desired. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are not desired amongst all these people. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are on the bottom. And that's how every nation look at you. But if you, a Negro, Latino, or Native American trying to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, they really despise you, boy. That's why you got to be amongst the brethren, man. Because you alone out here, man. 2/3 of our people not going to turn from this wickedness, man. They only going to wax worse and worse, man. 2/3 of our people are beyond rehabilitation. The only thing you can do is put that sick puppy down, man. And that's what's coming, man. It's all fun and games, man. It's all fun and games now, man. It ain't gonna be fun when you start. I hope you can eat your costume. Bring it up, bro. You got more on that?
Hey, that was going back what you were saying about the dead body.
That wasn't it on there.
Yeah, it was
Hold on. Finish it.
verse 5. Just back in 2nd Ezra 15 verse 5. Behold, saith Yahawah, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith Yahawah, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me.
And that's what we doing right now, man. Through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, we crying unto the Lord to take us out of this foul people, man. Let us see the destruction of our enemies, man. 2/3 of our Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans forgot about slavery and their captivity, man. We have it. And And the Lord said that the innocent blood is crying unto him that we may be saved and avenged at the same time.
And the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith Yahawah, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, as before.
And this is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. This is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. And our people are wickedly exercising themselves in the customs of the heathens, man. Out here celebrating Samhain, man. It says when they used to where they get bobbing for apples from, was they would heat a cauldron up to 240 degrees Fahrenheit, and they would tell the victims of the ones that they were going to sacrifice to their gods, that if they could pull an apple out of that hot cauldron on the first try, that they wouldn't be sacrificed. Now, if you ever stuck your face, I hope no brother ever stuck his face in boiling water, but you can imagine the situation that they were in. And now you got our people out here who celebrate human sacrifice without even knowing it. Celebrating rituals of human sacrifice. But they have no knowledge and they don't desire knowledge. And their leaders don't promote knowledge. Their leaders promote folly, which is why they got a brain full of folly.
This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans don't even consider their own nationality, man. They've accepted what their conquerors gave them and ran with it, man. Now they out here partying amongst the heathens like the heathens don't look at you like you shit. That's why I say, that's why two of the dumbest animals are smarter than 2/3 of the Israelites, man. Because if you considered your latter end, you wouldn't be out here looking crazy. But 2/3 of our people gonna wake up in the kingdom ashamed of themselves for how they acted on this night and other nights like this.
I guarantee you 95% of the people walking out here right now, they're gonna be in church tomorrow morning.
The churches do it too, so it really don't matter.
They're gonna be right in church tomorrow worshiping CHAARAWTAZA bullshit, man.
Yeah, from one God to the next, and that's just like the ancient world. Whatever city you went in, you had it was customary for you to pray to their God. Yeah. So they gonna go. They celebrate the Lord of Darkness tonight. Then they gonna go and celebrate CHAARAWTAZA in the morning, and then they gonna have them a nice little pork dinner, and that's gonna conclude their weekend. Well, the Lord is just tacking that on to the list. Cause Jake just oblivious, man. He don't know what the hell is going on. He don't know what's going on right now. Yeah. You gonna get a nice little shrimp dinner. You gonna go to Walmart and get them frozen shrimps, thaw them out. You gonna hit Sunday school, where the preacher gonna hit one verse, close the Bible, and give them a prosperity doctrine, and throw the collection plate around like 3-4 times. You gonna go home and eat them shrimp that he thawed out, and he gonna go to work on Monday.
You ever notice how immaculate those collection plates, no matter how run down the church is?
Yeah, nice and gold.
Nice and shiny, like they just polished it.
Make you feel like you're giving it to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI himself.
Or the pastor give them the option to stay there and they cook some pork chops for them at the church.
Yeah.
So you can stay there and eat the pork.
Or the shrimp fried rice.
Yeah.
And it's barely made for you. Come on, man. That's why the Lord gonna have to put 2/3 of our people down. At this point, it's a mercy. Our people want to be like these heathens. And it's, go ahead, bring it out.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 8. But that which is made with hands is cursed, as well But that which is made with hands is cursed, as well it as he that made it.
That's why in Romans, I think it was, the brother had brought out earlier that the Lord gave him up to defile things, man. And it says that wisdom will not go into defile things. You celebrating these pagan customs defiles you, man. You're dirty. Spiritually, you're dirty, man. Because our people have no knowledge of what the hell they even out here doing, man. They don't know that this goes back to pagan occult customs, man. It's all fun and games till death comes out.
Jump down to verse 10. Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 10. For that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it.
Yeah.
Therefore even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of the Most High they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men and a snare to the feet of the unwise.
That's why it says that wide is the gate that leadeth to destruction, man. If you look around here, everybody's in the spirit of death, man. Well, you gonna get what you asking for. You gonna get what you asking for. That's why I say the straight gate. And you that be that find it, man. You're not gonna find a whole bunch of people at the straight gate, man. Our people have made a covenant with death, and that's what's waiting, man. Jake kicking against the pricks, and at the end it's gonna be to his own downfall.
Proverbs chapter 10, verse 27. The fear of the Lord prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish.
Yeah, and what are they expecting? They expecting this place to continue. That's why they out here. They out here because they comfortable with where they at right now. They feel like America's gonna go on for generation to generation. But they in the spirit of the Romans. The Rome felt like that. Egypt felt like that. All these societies, they rise and they fall, man. And they got people just like these people. They do everything that everybody else do. They just follow them, man. That's why I say our people are lambs to the slaughter, man. Our people are a bunch of followers, man. Want to be like all these people, man. Out here looking crazy, man. You forsaking your heritage, and for that you deserve death, man. You forsook YAHAWASHI, and for that our people deserve the death that's coming to them, man. Because they actually had an opportunity to be saved. The heathens have no shot, man. They ain't got a half-court shot or a full-court shot. They on the bench forever, man. Our people actually got a half-court, full-court, layup, and they don't even want to pick the ball up, man. That's why the Lord is going to destroy our people. That's why the punishment got to be grievous, man. Because they've been able to live deliciously for some time now, man. So likewise, their destruction is going to be very slow and agonizing. Grievous death, man.
Like I said, the Lord said, verily, they have their, I'm paraphrasing, but he said, verily, they have their reward.
Yeah. Because it's a debt to pay, man.
They got their reward in this society already. They got to live freely, man. Ignorance and bliss, no laws. Got to live lawlessly.
That's why I say the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, man. But the ways of the wicked seduces him, man. Jacob, our people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are naturally better than all these people, man. But they want to be like them. And that's how weak, that's the Achilles heel of the nation of Israel. No matter where they went, they never wanted to be above. They always wanted to blend in. Right. That's why the Lord separated the small grape out of the cluster, that he could preserve his knowledge.
This is going into what you were saying about the living deliciously. This is Luke chapter 6, verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation.
And this is their consolation. This is Esau's consolation that was given to him by Isaac. He was promised his blessing, and his blessing is coming to a close, man. And everybody see it but you Americans. The whole world watching, but you Americans have no fucking clue.
Jake can't see it either.
Jake,
even other Edomites see it, and you Jake still can't see it.
Jake been out the race, man. Jake was out the race in double 2X t-shirts and fitted hats, man. Jake been done, man, since they let the shackles off him, man. Jake been gone, man. And through the grace and mercy of YAHAWASHI, he saved us. Hopefully, Lord willing, we'll be able to endure to the end, man. But these people, they done, man. They ain't got a shot, man. They don't even get a chance to touch the ball, man. You don't even get a chance to touch the hardwood. You're done.
This is Psalms chapter 73, verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men.
And if I can say this, that's why Israel is joined with the heathens. Because with Israel's eyes, they don't see destruction coming upon the wicked. So they've joined themselves onto the wicked, hoping that they'll get a similar blessing to prosper. But you got curses on you. You can't escape your curses. That's why the celebrities of our people die broke, die early. They can't pass that wealth on to their next generation. That's why the so-called white man families are 200% richer than yours, and your families will never be able to catch up to the wealth that they've accumulated. But our people don't care about that. Because now it's not about being a nation no more, it's about being yourself. That's the Babylonian theology. Yeah, now you're an individual. And that's what this whole society is promoting, is be an individual. You want to be are you a man? Do you want to be a woman? You got options.
That goes back to that YOLO doctrine. That goes back to do as thou wilt. That Alistair Crowley doctrine.
God.
Start wrapping it up, wow.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. Why we come out here week in and week out. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and pestilence.
And that's what we preaching and prophesying right now, man. All the prophets came out and they spoke about the downfall of the next king, of the kingdom that was in power. And just like the days of Noah, just like the Romans, just like the Egyptians, no society thought that they would fall. They continued in their customs, they continued in their festivals, and in death metal. Their society fell and they continued in their folly. Well, we're here to prophesy the downfall, and it's just words now, but the Lord gonna make it manifest.
But we used to reveal, by the way.
Bring it up.
Yeah,
one more.
And it's Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies will lie in the streets of that great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord Yahawashi was crucified.
And if you look around, this is Sodom and Egypt. This is what Sodom and Egypt look like, man. Folly, man. Everybody wanted to just be an individual. Enjoy your lust. That's what Rome promoted. Whatever sexual deviancy you had, you can enjoy it. Well, there's a judgment for that, man. And we are out here constantly to remind you that death is on the way, man. That the pride of your heart has deceived you. But with that, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked-ass society and the upliftment of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. known as
What?
the Israelites according to
Got on
scripture,
leash.
according to prophecy,
Esau.
giving all praise on their authority to
Esau got the black woman on the leash, boy.
Salutations to all the brothers preaching and believing His word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Esau had
I saw it.